Good morning. Day 238 of rowing, and this morning I did abs. And I'm drinking my chocolate egg yolk whipped coffee. I did start my sardine fast. I had sardines after my workout yesterday, and I had some this morning after my workout this morning. I got 3 servings in my bag. We're staying late today. We're staying till 6 o'clock at work, and then we're going to go to Costco, and maybe I'll find another flat of sardines too. Slowly building my stockpile because, man, they are, when they're gone for real around here. I don't know how it is anywhere else around the country, but here in my county, hard to come by. I guess maybe it depends on what store you go to, like what the demographic of the store is, because we were able to get a whole thing of Poland sardines at the Walmart in Clearwater, and that's a more heavier Hispanic community over there. Maybe they don't like those type of sardines. Everything else was gone. I don't know. So, anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna grab some more ground beef to cook up for the weekend, and I just totally spilt my coffee everywhere, and it's still good, and you know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna go get a rag. Hold on just a minute. All right, I'm back. I had a pee too while I was gone. Just want to make sure I'm not spilling anything else. So today I started my sardine fast. Had sardines, yes, after my workout yesterday and this morning. I have 3 servings of sardines in my bag. Working late tonight. I'm probably recapping everything that I just said. I forgot, but yeah, I'm excited. So we'll see how I feel by Friday night, actually, because that's the real test. I'm staying up all day Friday because we're going to work Friday. I took Saturday off. I'm going to work Sunday. And Sunday is like, I think we get paid a little extra for working Sunday. So I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, I just got to grab some ground beef at Costco just to make sure that I have enough food to cover us for next week. I try to stay on top of that. It's kind of hard. I can't really cook a meal every day. And I know some people who are blessed with that kind of time freedom, or they work from home, or, they're not at work fucking from 5, for 10 hours a day. So they are blessed with that. And I would say take advantage of it if you can, because if I could cook my food every day, I would. But everything's set, ready to go. Makes it so much easier to stay on track. I remember, I probably have said this before, but I do remember this one lady that, like, when I was a personal trainer, and first she was like looking at me, and she's like, "You're probably one of those people that like weighs out your food, and you always have the food ready to go." And she's like, I just can't do that. I can't freeze my food. I don't like the way how frozen food tastes. I don't like reheated food. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, like, if you're home, just have everything ready to go that you can put it like in an air fryer or in a pan. Like, if you measure it out before you cook it, then that way you have the proper portion sizes. Like, if you want to do it that way, you can. And it's easy for you. It's easier. And I was like, well, don't you go out to eat? And she's like, oh, I go to restaurants. I always get like to go. I go to restaurants. And I'm like, that food is pretty much everything that you're eating right there is reheated. It's not made like fresh. Like, if it's like, I think she was like telling me that she likes to go to the Outback Steakhouse is usually where she was getting her food from. I'm like, that's all frozen shit. I'm sorry. That comes in frozen. That's all Cisco. It's all the fucking same. But whatever. You can't tell people shit. I learned, like, if they ask you, you tell them either they're going to take your advice or they're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to do the complete opposite of that. I'm going to do that and do the complete opposite. Fine. So we started, so I buy programs, fitness, manuals and all that stuff, and I barely use them. So I bought this one thing when I was recovering from my knee before I started seeing the physical therapist, called the mobility manual. And it's from the UK, but it was like promoted by an Olympic lifter that I was following, Sarah something. She's from England. So I was like, all right, I don't know if these guys are English or Australian, but they're kind of cute. So regardless, I bought the manual to help with my mobility, and I used it up until I saw the chiropractor, until I started seeing the physical therapist. Anyways, I told Georgie yesterday, I was like, maybe we should start doing this. It's supposed to be 10 minutes. We don't really do a warm up or a stretch or anything like that. It's like, let's do this and we'll just do, weight training, just regular basic weight training, not Olympic or anything like that. Just basic weight training until my back gets better. So my back was a little stiff this morning. Nothing too serious. Like it's not bothering me right now. It didn't bother me yesterday. Like it was a little stiff at work, but then it kind of like loosened up. And then when we did our workout yesterday, it felt fine. I did extremely light deadlifts, like 53 pounds. Like usually I do like 193 pounds for reps. My one rep is 203. I never tested myself again after that, but so we kept it really light. And today we're not working out because we're staying late at work. So today's kind of like a rest day. Maybe we'll do like a stretch before bed. I don't know. We'll see. So this shirt, The Descendants. Okay, so the singer from The Descendants, Milo, I had a huge crush on him. Like I loved Henry, but Milo was like my guy. And I had a little shrine in middle school, like candles and incense. I got in trouble for it. But I had a picture of Milo that I cut from a CD from the back of, I think it was Milo Goes to College. There was like a picture of Milo. And I cut his face out and I put it like in the middle of the shrine. It was like a little piece of paper that I think I glued it behind a card. I think it was like the King of Hearts or something like that. Maybe. I'm trying to remember. But anyways, I remember I glued it in the back, or maybe it was like a fucking Garbage Pail Kid card. I don't remember. It was a card I found in my room. I glued his picture to the back of it and I had my shrine. And then in high school, I had this since middle school. In high school, I found George's picture in the yearbook. I cut it out and I glued George's face over it. So I had a little witchcraft shrine for George. So this shirt, we got this at the concert that they did back in 2018. It's like right when we moved into our house. It was a really special. It was an awesome show. It was before the pandemic. It was before all of my punk rock icons completely spit in my face during COVID, how they all acted. I was very unimpressed. And I was like, this is a total like psyop. I'm like, I cannot believe that these guys are promoting this shit. But now it's like, they're total boomers. They're old. So maybe that's why they were like really pushing the shot and everything like that. And they're like, you're not punked if you don't take the fucking COVID shot. If you don't take the shot, don't listen to my music. That kind of shit. That shit bothers me so much. And it still does. People still do it to this day. Like I said, I got booted out of every Facebook punk rock group, basically talking back about the stupid COVID thing. And it was weird how I got attacked. Because I'm like, are these bots? Or are these people like are they being paid? I had to redo my phone. My phone like kind of like fell out of the thing. So yes, and it's even funnier, like on my Facebook, the people that were attacking me, they show up in my like people you might know. Like, I don't want to friend this fuck. So I felt like my punk rockness was being called into question. So when I started working with George, we used to have lunch together. Used to. He doesn't visit me anymore, and I don't go in the break room anymore. So off subject, like when I was going to the break room to visit him, always someone would come up and start talking to us, and I was like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm here to talk with him. I don't give a fuck what's going on with you. I came over here to visit him. So that's why I stay in my corner. Where I'm at, I just stay in my corner. I'm antisocial. I don't want to really talk. I mean, especially at lunch, I want to eat and I wanted to talk to him, but besides, he doesn't really talk to me that much anyways. So I was telling him when he used to visit me, and I was like, I feel like my punk rockness is coming into question. And he's looking at me, and I was wearing this shirt at the time. And he's like, your shirt, your armpit stains and the holes in your armpits say otherwise. And I'm like, oh yeah, I don't know if you can see, but I got, yeah, buddy, don't question my punk rockness. And also I probably stunk too. I remember like there was a minute there was something going on with my feet that they kind of smelled. With the boots on, it's better now. Since I started drinking kombucha, and like I don't know, I don't think I was that bad, but I remember taking my boots off after working all day, and I was on the dock a lot more than I am now. My feet did stink. I started getting powder for them. I wear deodorant, okay, but at the time I was not using Loom. I use Loom now, but let me tell you, I put Loom up to the test because it says 72 hours. If it can hold on for the 10 hours that I'm at work, bless you, because sometimes it does not hold on. So not all, I mean, I'm still, I guess, a dirty punk rock kid at heart. It's a good thing they keep me in the corner and out on the dock like a fucking junkyard dog. So, anyways, yeah. So I told him, I was like, I feel like my punk rockness, but I was like, but this was like also kind of like the way how I was made to feel in middle school and like high school in a way. But I mean, come on, these are Facebook groups. When we go to shows and stuff like that, everybody's old. All of us are all old now. It's kind of depressing. Um, but yeah, it's the same. It's clicky. It's the same thing. It's like, oh, you're not punk rock because of X, Y, and Z. And I was the same thing in middle school. I was always called a poser. The funniest thing, I was called a poser. I was trying to figure my fucking self out. I was actually more into like Bone Thugs and Harmony and Tupac and Biggie and all that shit. I actually listened to more of that than punk, but I like punk music too. And now I listen to more like I love Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke is my favorite. Pop Smoke, Travis Scott, 3 6 Mafia. I listen to all that, but I like punk too. So I like everything. I listen to country. I listen to Russian goth music. I love Russian goth music. It's so awesome. But so it's kind of like the same thing, but I mean, we go to shows and we'll run into people that we knew, and like when I did roller derby or even back in high school and stuff like that. But I mean, it's music and it's a costume, guys. I mean, essentially, like your clothes are going to distinguish what fucking you know music you listen to. Essentially, I guess that's how we kind of like associate our tribes. If you think about it, like music goes along with your costume. So you see people who are wearing like I don't know how they dress now. They used to wear all the baggy clothes and stuff like that, and they're like either skater punk or they were in a hip hop. I guess. I guess it all depends on what kind of jewelry you have. Then you have country. Country is very easy to tell. It's usually people wearing jeans and boots and hats, cowboy hats, or Hispanic music. Depending on what kind of genre, it's the same thing. Punk, it's either going to be like grunge punk or skater punk or just who gives a fuck. That's me right here. I wear whatever the fuck I want. I don't care. But it's just funny to me the way how people are with their little cliques and groups. And I guess it's the same thing with like diets as well, the communities and their little tribes of specific type of diet people are doing or whatever. I don't even know why I'm going off on that. But I do have a special guest with me today. I'm very excited to introduce you to special guest George. I had him made and I thought he was going to be bigger. So it was going to and I surprised George with it too because I was going to have a meaty Henry Rollins one made. I still might. Henry from Morgan's Ferry. That's like my favorite Henry. I watch that movie all the time, but I always turn it off when he dies because I don't care about all the other characters. I only care about him. But he dies pretty quickly in the movie, so I should maybe watch the whole thing. But yeah, that was when like he was peak. I thought he was a little bit heavier. Like he was around the same like weight as George, but Henry's a little bit shorter than Georgie too. But yes, say hello to special guest George. I told Georgie, I'm like, you are my number one crush, but so I got him made to go along with the underwear guy, and we might get Henry. I don't know. I did a little retail therapy yesterday at work while I was processing because it takes so long to process. So I do. I mean, I do it. It's not like I'm doing it on the computer while I'm working, but it's like while I'm waiting for something to process, I'll just hop on my phone really quick and think of something random. I'm like, oh yeah, I should totally get that. So I'm excited. I have a bag of dumb shit a box. I have a box of dumb shit coming, so I cannot wait. I'm like super excited about it. But let's see what time it is. I have a couple more minutes to finish my coffee, and I think I'm going to go ahead and hop off. And I want to wish you guys all a happy Wednesday, hump day, all. Well, unless you work the weekends, but everybody's schedule is so like frazzle dazzled right now. It doesn't even matter anymore. I love when I tell people like on Friday, they're like, have a good, I was like, you know what? When I go shopping, I'm like, have a good weekend. And they're like, I have to work. I'm like, fuck you. I have to work too. I don't have to. I choose to. So I can buy more dumb shit and, make sure my shit's paid first. I don't know if any of you guys follow the Watts case, the Chris Watts case. I've been following it since the Netflix documentary that when it first came out. I think that came out during COVID, like when the pandemic first came out. And that was when you could still go on Facebook. I don't know. I haven't been on her page since, but it was like before they wiped everything from Shanann's Facebook. Anyways, like the insanity of that case to me, still to this day, and it's like what, almost 10 years since it happened, is just still like mine. It's still, I mean, yeah, I listen to a lot of content about it, but a lot of it is about their finances. And oh my God, because I'm stressed the fuck out. So maybe my next year's resolution is to not buy dumb shit from Amazon for a whole year, but we'll see if I can handle that. I like I said, I'll just buy random shit. After I did a whole speech on my birthday about people not buying me anything, so I'm trying to get rid of stuff. I'm like, you know what? I need to get rid of all this shit because like this ain't gonna be doing me any good. And it's going to go in the garbage when I die anyway, so I might as well get rid of it now. But, I still have everything around the house. I guess while you're here on Earth, might as well enjoy it, right? So anyways, again, I'm going to do my 3-day sardine fast, let you guys know how it goes. By the end of it, I should be close to the end of the month, too. So I'll be excited for my final weigh-in and measurements, and I'll take pictures, too. So far, it's been successfully down 5 pounds. I mean, I know that doesn't seem like a lot. It's funny when I was telling someone, and I've been doing the rowing for like over a year, and they're like, well, how much weight have you lost? I'm like, maybe like 12 pounds. And they're like, that's like nothing for how much work you're putting into it. I'm like, I get it. But I also have like I figured I might have a lot more muscle than body fat, maybe. I think I'm leaning out pretty good. But anyways, we'll see. I will let you guys go. Have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.